2026 news. The certification process for the June 9th primaries are underway in county election offices. After it's done, the ballots will be certified by the State Election Commission. Then on June 23rd, voters will head back to the polls for the runoffs. Several races will be on the ballot, including Republican primaries for governor, attorney general, and agriculture commissioner. Before Election Day, polling locations will be open for early voting on June 17th and 18th. It is important to note, if you voted for one party in the June 9th primary, you cannot cross party lines in the runoff. If you did not vote in the primary, you can vote in either party runoff.
South Carolina will elect a new commissioner of agriculture.
Hugh Weathers is not running for re-election. Cody Simpson and Danny Ford will head to a runoff for the Republican nomination. Simpson was the Trump-backed candidate. The winner will face Democratic nominee Deshaun Blanton in November.
Our Nate Stanley spoke with both candidates this afternoon. He joins us live now with their plan for the state. Nate.
Well, the agriculture commissioner is in charge of many things in South Carolina, including the farming industry, which is the biggest in South Carolina. And after DHEC split several years ago, the commissioner inherited more responsibilities, including those food safety grades that you see at every restaurant and bar you visit. The agency is also responsible for food scales at grocery stores and every gas pump that you get gas from, making sure that those are operating properly. Those are some of the many responsibilities that these commissioner candidates are hoping that they can be in charge of.
One of these two men will be the Republican nominee for South Carolina's next Commissioner of Agriculture. Hailing from the upstate is Danny Lee Ford II, son of legendary Clemson football head coach Danny Ford.
When you're going to a horse race, you look at lineage, and I think that's what a lot of people see in this race, and they know that when Dad got out of coaching, he came to the farm, and so that's where I've spent a lot of my life and learning and being mentored. His
opponent is fifth-generation farmer Cody Simpson from the Midlands. He has the endorsement of President Donald Trump.
I'm the only one, really, from any race, I guess you could say, that has the relationships from the farmhouse to the state house all the way to the White House. I grew up 2 miles down a dirt road. We still farm. I understand what it's like to be out on a farm.
We asked both candidates about their priorities if elected.
People are unfortunately under these threats of overdevelopment with solar, with data. Those entities, regardless of what you may think of them, they're taking our farmland out of production. And I tell people often, for every acre that's taken out of production of ag, we're actually depending on another acre in some foreign soil.
Dairies that I've talked about, I'd love to see them get contracts with all of our schools so all of our schools can have South Carolina milk. I think that would be a great thing and keep those in business. And so that's really my big push, is to see more of these producers produce for their local community.
Both candidates are flexing their experience to help South Carolina farmers.
I've had 8 years in the regulations of hemp. I've been involved with the Department of Agriculture. You know, there's some great people down there at the department and that have been there for a long time with Hugh Weathers, and I want to keep those people in place.
And I've been around this state. I know the people. You need someone with executive leadership who has had this position, and also someone, though, that understands our operations from the ground up, who has the experience not only just behind a desk, but who's worked the fields of South Carolina.
Again, there are 12 days until the primary runoff election day. The winner of the Republican primary will face Deshaun Blanton of the Democratic Party. Reporting in Greenville, Nate Stanley, WYFF News 4.
Nate, thank you. And a reminder for voters in Georgia, early voting for primary runoff elections ends tomorrow, June 12th, Election Day, Tuesday, June 16th.